Good morning, everyone. Today I want to explore a topic that sparks curiosity and hope in many of us. 7 hidden reasons why you look younger than your age. We often focus on the obvious: screens, diets, exercise, but beneath the surface lie deeper truths that influence how we carry ourselves through time. These reasons are less talked about, yet they hold profound power over our appearance and spirit. When we look younger, it's not just about the absence of wrinkles or gray hair. It's about the stories we tell ourselves, the way we connect with the world, and how we nurture our inner life. Our youthfulness radiates from a place of authenticity and self-compassion, a place where resilience meets vulnerability. This speech will uncover those hidden reasons, inviting you to embrace a fuller, richer way of being that defies the calendar. Emotional resilience is one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked reasons why some people appear younger than their years. It's not about avoiding pain or pretending life is easy. Rather, it's about how we respond to the inevitable hardships, disappointments, and losses that come our way. Life throws challenges at all of us, whether it's loss of loved ones, career setbacks, health scares, or moments of self-doubt. But what truly shapes our inner and outer vitality is the way we meet those moments, with courage, acceptance, and a willingness to keep moving forward. When you cultivate emotional resilience, you're essentially building a deep well of strength inside yourself. This strength doesn't mean you're immune to struggle. Instead, it means that when the storm hits, you don't let it break you. You learn to bend without snapping. This capacity to recover creates a lightness in your spirit, a softness in your eyes, and a calmness in your demeanor. That calmness translates to fewer furrowed brows, less tension in your face, and a natural ease in your posture, all subtle signals that make you appear more youthful. Resilience is also deeply tied to how we carry our stories. Instead of holding on to bitterness or regret, resilient people learn to reframe their experiences. They find meaning in pain and use it as fuel for growth. This mindset allows them to release emotional burdens that would otherwise weigh down their energy and, by extension, their appearance. Moreover, emotional resilience invites self-compassion. When you're kind to yourself in moments of struggle, acknowledging your pain without judgment, you reduce the internal stress that ages us prematurely. Stress and anxiety trigger physical reactions in the body that accelerate aging, like increased inflammation and muscle tension. But when you practice resilience, you're effectively protecting your body from these harmful effects by nurturing your mental and emotional health. In short, emotional resilience is a secret ingredient to aging, not just with grace, but with vitality. It's what enables you to meet life's ups and downs without losing your spark, keeping your eyes bright and your smile genuine. It reminds us all that youthfulness is not defined by the number of years, but by the depth of our strength and softness combined. That balance is what makes someone truly radiant and eternally young at heart. One of the most beautiful secrets to looking and feeling younger than your years is the simple yet profound habit of staying curious and committed to lifelong learning. Curiosity is like a spark that keeps your mind alive, your spirit engaged, and your whole being eager to experience life fully. When you remain open to new ideas, experiences, and perspectives, you resist the slow closing off that can come with routine and complacency. Think about the way a child's eyes light up when discovering something new. Their wonder, their enthusiasm. That sense of wonder isn't just a fleeting phase of childhood. It's a powerful mindset that can serve us at every stage of life. When we nurture our curiosity, we actively challenge our brains to grow and adapt. This cognitive engagement isn't just beneficial mentally, it physically helps keep our brains healthier for longer. Scientific studies show that people who regularly learn new skills, explore new hobbies, or even simply ask questions have a reduced risk of cognitive decline and often report feeling more vibrant and energetic. But curiosity is not only about the intellectual, it's about how you relate to the world around you. When you are curious, you remain open to possibilities rather than closed off by assumptions or fears. This openness creates a kind of youthful flexibility, allowing you to adapt gracefully to change instead of resisting it. And this adaptability reflects outwardly in the way you carry yourself and interact with others. People who stay curious tend to have a lively expression, a brightness in their eyes, and a genuine enthusiasm that's contagious. That energy naturally makes them appear younger because vitality is contagious. Learning also creates opportunities for connection. When you engage with new ideas or meet new people through your curiosity, you expand your social world. These meaningful interactions stimulate your emotional well-being and provide a sense of belonging, another important factor in feeling and looking youthful. The excitement of mastering a new skill or understanding a new concept feeds your sense of accomplishment and purpose, which can rejuvenate your spirit. Perhaps most importantly, curiosity keeps you humble and compassionate. When you realize how much there is yet to know, it softens any rigid judgments or feelings of superiority. This humility invites empathy and openness, qualities that soften your face and warm your presence. That warmth is the kind of glow that no cosmetic can replicate. In essence, curiosity and lifelong learning are a kind of fountain of youth, not a physical elixir, but a mindset that keeps your mind sharp, your heart open, and your soul vibrant. By embracing curiosity, you refuse to let age define you. Instead, you choose to grow, evolve, and remain endlessly fascinated by the beauty of the world and yourself. And that choice is what makes you truly timeless. At the heart of looking younger than your age lies a quiet but powerful practice, mindful self-acceptance. This is not about settling for less or giving up on growth. Instead, it's about embracing who you are in this very moment, with all your strengths, flaws, stories, and scars, with kindness and presence. When you accept yourself mindfully, you stop fighting against the natural flow of life and begin to live in harmony with it. Many of us carry around a critical inner voice, a relentless judge that points out what's wrong, not enough, or too much. This voice creates tension in our bodies and tightness in our faces. It makes us squint, furrow our brows, clench our jaws, and hold ourselves rigidly. Over time, this tension shows up as premature aging, fine lines, tired eyes, and a posture that feels worn down by the weight of self-criticism. Mindful self-acceptance invites you to soften that voice. Instead of reacting with judgment when you notice a wrinkle, a gray hair, or a moment of insecurity, you learn to observe these things with curiosity and compassion. You might say to yourself, this is me right now, and I'm enough. This simple shift creates space for relaxation, which reduces stress hormones like cortisol that accelerate aging. It also encourages a gentle kindness toward yourself that soothes your nervous system and allows your natural beauty to shine through. Self-acceptance is a practice rooted in presence. It means tuning into your feelings, your thoughts, and your body without trying to change or fix them immediately. This mindful awareness builds a deep trust between you and yourself. It's a trust that says, I can hold all parts of me, even the parts I don't love yet, and still be worthy of love and care. When you develop this trust, you stop wasting precious energy on resistance and instead use that energy to nurture and grow. There's a grace that comes from self-acceptance that no cosmetic or treatment can mimic. It's visible in the way your eyes soften, in the gentle smile that appears when you're at peace with yourself. It's felt in the ease of your movements and the calm strength you radiate. People are drawn to this authenticity because it's real, vulnerable, and deeply human. Moreover, mindful self-acceptance frees you from the exhausting and endless chase of trying to look a certain way or meet impossible standards. Instead, you start to appreciate your unique beauty, a beauty that evolves and deepens with time. This appreciation nurtures resilience and joy, creating a sense of inner youthfulness that brightens your entire being. In embracing mindful self-acceptance, you give yourself permission to age with dignity and love rather than fear or shame. You create a foundation for a life that's rich in peace, presence, and vitality, qualities that keep you looking and feeling younger from the inside out. One of the most profound yet often unseen reasons why people look younger than their age is the power of joyful connections, the deep, meaningful relationships that nourish our hearts and souls. Human beings are wired for connection. We thrive when we feel seen, heard, and valued by others. These connections don't just fill an emotional need, they fundamentally shape our well-being, influencing everything from our mental health to our physical appearance. Joyful connections are more than just social interactions. They are moments of genuine presence and warmth shared with others. When we laugh together, support each other, or simply share stories, something magical happens inside us. Our bodies release feel-good hormones like oxytocin and endorphins, which reduce stress and inflammation, two of the greatest contributors to premature aging. This biochemical boost doesn't just lift our spirits, it softens our facial expressions, smooths our skin, and brightens our eyes. But the impact of joyful connections goes far deeper than biology. When we build relationships grounded in trust, empathy, and kindness, we create a sense of belonging that nurtures our inner youthfulness. Feeling connected reminds us that we are not alone in our struggles or joys, and that shared humanity keeps our hearts light and hopeful. This hopefulness is reflected outwardly. It's in the sparkle of our eyes and the genuine smiles we wear. It's also important to recognize that joyful connections require intention and vulnerability. They ask us to show up as our true selves, imperfections and all. This authenticity invites others in, creating a safe space where laughter flows freely and compassion grows. The joy born from these authentic relationships is deeply healing. It helps us release burdens, forgive old wounds, and rediscover the playful spirit many of us carry within. Consider how laughter itself transforms us. It loosens tension in the body, relaxes muscles, and even reshapes our brain chemistry. People who laugh often tend to have a more relaxed, open demeanor, traits that visually erase years. That lightness, that joy in shared moments is a gift that no cosmetic can provide. Joyful connections also encourage us to engage with life actively, reminding us of what truly matters. In the company of those we care about, time seems to slow and our worries diminish. We become more present, more alive. This presence is reflected in the way we move and interact, contributing to a vitality that defies the ticking clock. In essence, nurturing joyful connections is a powerful antidote to isolation, stress, and loneliness. all factors that accelerate aging. By cultivating relationships filled with laughter, support, and love, you're not just enriching your life, you're infusing it with the energy and warmth that keep you looking and feeling younger. So invest in your relationships with the same care you give to your physical health. Prioritize meaningful conversations, shared experiences, and moments of genuine joy, because it is through these joyful connections that the heart remains young and the face reflects that timeless beauty. One of the most transformative hidden reasons why people look younger than their age is the profound effect of living with purpose. Purpose is that deep guiding why that shapes our days, fuels our passions, and gives meaning to our existence. It's not just a lofty ideal, it's a practical, life-giving force that energizes us from within and reflects outwardly in our vitality and appearance. When you have a clear sense of purpose, you wake up each morning with a reason to move forward. That reason infuses your actions with intention and focus, creating a powerful momentum that carries you through challenges and setbacks. Purpose gives you a sense of direction that is steady and reassuring, like a compass that helps you navigate the complexities of life with confidence. This inner drive affects more than just your mental state. It impacts your biology in remarkable ways. Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose tend to have better cardiovascular health, stronger immune systems, and lower levels of inflammation. All of these factors contribute to healthier aging and a more youthful appearance. When your body is well cared for by your mind's clarity and passion, your skin glows, your posture stands tall, and your movements radiate energy. But beyond the physical benefits, purposeful living nurtures your emotional and spiritual well-being. When you engage in activities that align with your values and passions, whether it's caring for others, pursuing creative work, or contributing to a cause bigger than yourself, you tap into a deep reservoir of fulfillment and joy. This fulfillment creates a sense of wholeness and satisfaction that is palpable to those around you. People are drawn to this kind of light because it signals authenticity and vitality. Living with purpose also fosters resilience. When setbacks or disappointments arise, having a meaningful why helps you persevere. It reminds you that these difficulties are part of a larger journey, not the end of the road. This resilience softens the stress and worry that can leave traces on your face and body. Instead, it cultivates a calm confidence that smooths lines of anxiety and brightens your expression. Purposeful living invites you to be fully present and engaged in each moment, which naturally enhances your overall sense of well-being. This presence is magnetic. It makes your interactions richer, your laughter fuller, and your outlook more hopeful. That hopeful outlook is a key ingredient in looking and feeling younger because it fuels optimism and openness to life's possibilities. Perhaps most importantly, purpose connects you to something greater than yourself. It reminds you that your life has meaning and impact beyond the day-to-day routines or the ticking of a clock. This connection creates a deep sense of belonging and contribution, nourishing your soul and replenishing your energy. In essence, purposeful living is a source of vibrant inner youthfulness that no amount of external effort can replicate. It breathes life into your days, shapes your spirit, and radiates through your very being. When you live with purpose, you are not just surviving time, you are thriving in it, glowing with the timeless vitality that keeps you looking and feeling younger than your years. One of the most beautiful and often hidden reasons why people look younger than their age is the practice of generosity and kindness. These qualities may seem simple, even small, but they carry a tremendous power to transform not only the lives of others, but our own lives, right down to the very essence of how we age. Generosity is about giving, not just material gifts, but your time, your attention, your compassion, and your heart. When you give freely, without expectation of anything in return, you open up a channel of positive energy that flows back to you in profound ways. Acts of kindness stimulate the release of hormones like oxytocin and serotonin, which enhance feelings of happiness and reduce stress. Stress is one of the leading causes of premature aging, manifesting in everything from skin dullness to chronic inflammation. By practicing kindness, you effectively shield yourself from the wear and tear that stress causes. But generosity and kindness are much more than chemical reactions. They are reflections of a spirit that chooses connection over isolation, empathy over judgment, and love over fear. When you approach life with a generous heart, you create ripples of warmth and light in the world around you. This warmth shines through your eyes and softens your facial expressions, making you appear more approachable, vibrant, and youthful. Kindness requires vulnerability. It asks us to put down our defenses and truly see others in their fullness. This vulnerability deepens our human connections and fosters a sense of belonging and community. Being part of a community nourishes our emotional well-being, providing support and shared joy that rejuvenate our spirits. The sense of fulfillment that comes from knowing you've made a positive impact on someone else's life adds a kind of glow that no skincare routine can replicate. Generosity also fosters gratitude. When you give, you become more aware of the abundance in your life, even in small moments. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to bitterness and envy, emotions that can age us quickly by tightening our bodies and souring our outlook. A grateful heart opens us up to joy, acceptance, and peace, qualities that smooth our features and lighten our step. Moreover, kindness to yourself is equally important. When you practice self-compassion and comforting yourself, patience, forgiveness, and care, you reduce internal conflict and stress. This self-generosity creates a nurturing environment within, allowing your body and mind to heal and regenerate more effectively. When you're kind to yourself, your energy softens and your presence brightens, sending a clear message to the world that you are worthy of love and care. In a world that often feels rushed and disconnected, choosing generosity and kindness is a radical act of rebellion, one that sustains not only your youthfulness, but your humanity. It reminds us that aging gracefully isn't just about maintaining appearances, but about living with a heart that remains open, generous, and tender. Ultimately, generosity and kindness are gifts that keep giving, transforming the giver and receiver alike. They cultivate a spirit that glows with vitality, resilience, and warmth. This spirit is what truly keeps us young, no matter the years we carry. It's an enduring beauty, radiant and real, that time cannot diminish. As we've explored today, looking younger than your age isn't simply about what you put on your skin or the number of candles on your birthday cake. It's a reflection of how you live, how you respond to life's challenges, how open your heart remains, and how deeply you connect with yourself and others. Emotional resilience, curiosity, mindful self-acceptance, joyful connections, purposeful living, and generosity, these hidden reasons, weave together a tapestry of vitality that radiates from within. They remind us that true youthfulness is not measured by years, but by the spirit we carry, the love we give, and the openness we nurture. When we embrace these qualities, we don't just slow down aging, we transform it. We invite grace, joy, and meaning into every moment, allowing our inner light to shine brighter than any external sign of time. So today, I encourage you to honor these hidden reasons in your own life. Lean into resilience, stay curious, accept yourself with kindness, cultivate joyful relationships, live with purpose, and be generous with your heart. In doing so, you not only look younger, you become a living testament to the timeless beauty of a life well lived. Thank you.